July 1st. I'm still in Canada. I'm going to talk about a very serious subject. And I was reading the paper yesterday. Fears of deflation on the rise. I've mentioned this off and on, so I looked back through some of my old videos. There's one in November of 2008 we talk about deflation. I talk about it in many of my videos, but that one's called Deflation. Why? Because as we go into this depression, worldwide depression, many asset classes deflate. Now, gold has continued to escalate, of course, in the last 2 or 3 years, but that is because gold it hasn't been used as a hedge against inflation. It's been used because people are uncertain. There's a certain level of fear in the markets, and people know historically they can depend on gold. So deflation, I've warned about it now for a couple of years, and it's important to do that because even though I was on that hyperinflation US video, I was asked to be on that. At the same time, I didn't edit it or whatever. Deflation is the front and center thing right now. So it's interesting to see right here in this Globe and Mail in paper, fears of deflation on the rise. It talks about the old phone. So it's critical to understand, and there's a lot to this, but even though we do face hyperinflation because of the massive printing of money, the economic crisis is so severe, so real, and so extreme that even though there's been trillions of dollars thrown in the system worldwide, we are still facing deflation. I noticed in that video I called for another 50% downturn in real estate and other things. I talked about the Dow at 85,000. That didn't happen. Why? Well, when you throw $2 trillion at the markets, it obviously affects the Dow, interest rates, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I've been watching the 30-year bond yield for a while. I'm going to do a separate video on that today, but it was at 3.85%. So deflation is critical. People need to understand that, and I'm going to give the warning when I see the teeter-totter going from inflation to deflation. I will give the warning. Right now, we're continuing on its path to depression and deflation, which is critical for people that have money in the money markets, stock market, any asset class. I think gold was down $20 today. More later today while I'm still in Canada. Ciao.